So apparently, there's a female trying to challenge me all over the internet. It doesn't matter where I'm on, she's trying to challenge me on anything. That there is a storyline and it adds up with James Moon, Amanda going towards the Juggalos. They lied to them, ticked them off to unalive Uncle Bear. So, this woman, Amanda, all she likes to do is threaten me all the time. She likes to do this and that. She wants to act all big and tough when she's just... She don't have it in her blood to act like a real biker. She's a fake one wannabe. But other than that, threatening the cops. You know that you're a Diablo. And you're running towards the cops. Your man, your husband, Chris Men of Mayhem, is false claiming that motorcycle club. He is not a 1%er. He's false claiming to be that. You're still false claiming to be HA. You're a Diablo. Apparently, this Diablo can't handle the facts that she's trying to shut me up. And she can't handle me speaking up about what Amanda did, what James Moon has done. They ran towards the Juggalos, lied to them, ticked them off so bad to where they lied on my uncle so bad to where she went and got Uncle Bear unalived. And she's throwing a fit. And she expects me, knowing she has made threats at me. She's trying to challenge me. She's sending people to my Facebook. She's sending people to stalk me. How idiotic do you gotta be that you're threatening stuff upon me, knowing that you sent a hitman on me? And you admitted in a video that you're sending people to my account. That's very funny at that too. How reckless you are as a human being. That you can't act right. That you're trying your hardest, Diablo, to challenge me and you're losing at it. Diablo, you're not winning at anything of you doing things dirty. You're a snitch. And bikers don't trust you. They don't trust you. So guess what? You want to know something funny that you need, that I think is very funny? That since you went to the Juggalos, you and James Moon went towards them to get my uncle unalived. They've turned on you, Amanda. Because now the Juggalos knows that you went towards them, lied on my uncle. Then James Moon turns around and tries to unalive their families. Ain't this very interesting? And then real Men of Mayhem is pissed off at your husband because your husband is false claiming. So you guys got a lot of issues and problems heading your guys' way by messing with me and trying to fuck with me all the time. That looks like a you problem at this time. That you have a lot of issues to worry about. And everybody's going to know who you're sending to me. You admitted that you want to send people to unalive me. You've already sent James Moon, so that means you're freely sending Hell's Angels and Outlaws, Juggalos. You're trying to send every biker club after me. How ignorant do you gotta be, Amanda? That Juggalo is gonna turn on you and thinking that you were with James Moon to unalive their families. Since you done it towards me. They're going to turn on you real quick, Amanda. And it looks like your husband is in a lot of trouble. Out here with Men of Mayhem. The real president of them. Heard everything and knows what's going on. He knows that you threatened me. How you came at me. And you're saying you were a 1%er. That president said you're false claiming to be a biker, Chris. Ooh, ain't that a swift kicker in the ass right there? Ain't that something? That's what I'm saying, though. Amanda keeps threatening me. She threatened that she was gonna blast me all over worldwide nation. Now that I'm doing it back to her, she can't handle it. She's folding under pressure. She's so highly stressed out that she can't handle her own BS. She told me in a video that this is war. That was her own stupidity by doing that towards me and saying that. Knowing she's false claiming to be in Hell Angels still to this day. So it looks like you guys got some trouble heading your way by your mouths. They know that you've made other biker clubs come after me. Some of them people are not very happy with you both. They're not too happy with you all at this time. So, if you keep making threats at me, you keep coming for my neck, you keep coming for my position, you keep trying to get me unalived, I'm going to speak up about you even more. Because you're not backing off of me. You're not going to get your way, Diablo. You're not going to get your way of anything. You should have shut it the hell up about me. You should have never unalived my Uncle Bear. You should have never sent James Moon, Leprechaun, to get me unalived. And he admitted it. He snitched you out. He threw you to the wolves. Just like you threw everybody else to the wolves. He threw you to the wolves, Amanda. He threw you to people that he don't care about you. He don't care about your safety. But, you know, I call that karma because you two didn't care about my safety. So, guess what? For now on, watch your mouth of how you threaten me. Stop challenging me, Diablo. Stop trying to challenge me of what you're going to try to do towards me. Your threats, you're using fighting words with me. Stop challenging me out here. Because it looks like you're falling apart and you're ready to shatter anytime. You're shattering under the pressure of the bullshit that you caused. Maybe you should have not caused a war. You said out of your own mouth, this is war, bitch. And look who's crying and running underneath the fucking porch. With the puppies. You can't handle the big dogs and the pit bulls and the Rottweiler energies. It's not in your blood. You're hiding underneath the porch because you're a snitch. You keep threatening you're going to go to the cops on me, and you're a Diablo. You're not all big and bad. You're just a little bitch. You're a scared bitch at that too. And that's pretty much somebody who is trying to be tough, acting tough when it's not in their blood. You're embarrassing yourself at this time by trying me. I'm gonna let everybody know of how you are. Worldwide nation. Since you threatened you were gonna bring everybody to my stuff, I'm gonna let everybody know about you. I'm gonna let each and every biker group out there know of how you are. I'm gonna let everybody know how you are, how you threaten me, how you got my family unalived, how you're a hit woman, how you like to unalive people over by your lying mouth. You're hurting yourself. You're making yourself look like a fool by trying me out here. You're embarrassing yourself. You have warrants out on you in South Carolina. That's why you're in hiding. You have warrants out for your arrest, and you're hiding from the police. So you want to keep playing with me, Amanda Diablo. Easily, someone could easily say something, and guess what? They'll know where you're at. Then you will go to prison, and you will be snatched up. Keep on playing with me, Amanda, of how you keep playing with this theory. You've already had hell angels come after me. You've made outlaws come after me. You've made juggalos, knowing I've already talked to one before that tried to date me. There's a lot of folks that knows what you're doing, and there's a lot of people turning their backs on you, Amanda. That's all it takes is something to say something. You have warrants, and someone hates your guts so bad, they could easily call in and say, hey, she's here, come get her. She's got warrants, she's at this place. And guess what? You're picked up. So go on, keep on playing with your theory, Amanda, of threatening me too much out here. You're hiding underneath the porch while I'm out here with the big dogs. I'm out here with the pit bulls. I'm out here with Rottweilers. While you're acting like a little bitch. Scared. You're a scared little girl. This is funny. I've actually made 2 biker clubs run to the cops. And I know who that one was. It was actually a nomad. I believe she was an outlaw. She was something. And then you, a Diablo. That's kind of funny. How I made 2 biker bitches, crying little babies out here. Who's hiding underneath the porch? You're going to be known as a snitch. I don't trust you. None of the bikers trust you because of your lying mouth. That's all it takes, Amanda. You take off the wrong person. You're in hiding and people knows you have warrants. That's all it takes is for someone to get that information about you. And then guess what? You're gone to fucking prison. You go bye-bye. If you keep it up with me. Stop playing with my gangster. Stop underestimating me and stop playing with me. You don't have it in your blood, so stop trying to be something that you're not at this point. Your husband's already in trouble by false claiming men of mayhem, as it is. But, it is for what it is. There's going to be a lot that you're going to have to worry about, that you need to worry about yourself. And everybody knows who you're sending to my social media. And I'll find out if it's biker clubs, because I will know about it. Very comical, very interesting here. How the tables are turning on you, Amanda. Karma is coming back at you. What you did in the shadows is coming out to the light. You can't handle the BS that you started. The threats you've made towards me so many different times. You can't handle it. It's time for you to grow up. And it's time for you to take accountability. And you need to own up to your shit. And then knock off your shit. I ain't the one to be played with. I'm not the one to be fucked with out here. And you're soon about to learn that. You fucked with the wrong biker family, Amanda. You're about to find out real quick what I mean. But you're dumb enough to play in that ground. You're dumb enough to do it. Where you're going to fuck around, you're going to find out. Real quick. Because the bikers could easily put your ass to shame. And all the bikers thinks it's funny that you're hiding underneath the porch. You ran from me before because I snapped off at you. They were laughing at you before because I made you run underneath the porch. You ran from me last time. And now you're trying to threaten the cops on me. That's you hiding underneath the porch. Again, you're a coward. It shows you're not tough. That you're not supported. Nobody's going to tolerate your behaviors no more. Give it up, Amanda, by your threats. Because you're not going to get your way with me. I told you, if you fuck with me and mess with me, and anything you do in secret and I find out you unalived my family, it was going to go public. Worldwide nation. I told you, you've messed with me, you threatened me, I was going to make it worldwide known. Your stuff is not going to be private. And all the bikers are seeing what you try to hide in the shadows. So like I said, keep on making threats at me. Because it's more against you. You know for what you started. You started a war that you can't handle. You caused your own BS. I'm not going to sit here and shut my mouth and let you assassinate me or get me unalived in secret. Or my family, or my cousins, or my uncles. I told you, you fuck with me in any way, it's gonna be public. And you will be blasted. And you thought I was joking. You thought that I was kidding. Now that you see for who I really am, and how the way I act and how I carry myself, you're intimidated of me, and you're scared of me. And you're scared. You're intimidated by me. You're scared of me. And the bikers laugh at you, Amanda. The bikers are even mocking you at this time. Which is very comical to me. Because I don't really have to push it. I can always be myself. But you try to pretend to be something that you're not. There's a difference between me and you. You should have never made threats that you were going to put my stuff out there, that you were going to send people my way. You should have never threatened you're going to make my stuff, that you were going to share my Facebook to every person, every Tom, Dick, and Harry out there that I don't even know who it is. Half the time you've sent predators my way. You've sent sex traffickers my way. You've sent some druggies my way. And sex offenders my way. Oh. And also at that too. I found this out too, Amanda. You're mad at Silent Vapor is because that's Leprechaun's brother who's going against him because you try to stick up for Leprechaun. He knows for what you're doing to me too. He's not too happy about it. How you and James Moon is trying to attack me with all these different biker clubs too. He knows for what you're doing. And he is not what you say he is. He's not. You're just saying that because you don't like him. Because he's going against his own brother. That means his brother has morals. His brother has respect. That he won't even... He's not going to tolerate Leprechaun's behavior towards women. Or yours. And you're mad about that. Because he turned on you. Because he found out real quick of who you were, Amanda. That's why you're trying to talk down upon him. He knows everything, too. I find it very funny, very comical that you're trying to talk down upon someone because you're trying to stick up for Leprechaun. And you have this the whole entire time. And you know exactly who James Moon was. Because you were alive when people were threatening Bloods, Cribs, OGs, all different types of bikers, all different type of gang members on my family. So guess what? When James Moon came out and said that you sent him my way, you guys do talk to each other. You guys know each other. You're a conspiracy with that. Your brain don't make any sense of what you do. You're in panic. You're supposed to be a Diablo. Maybe they should kick you out of the Diablos. Call it a fucking day. It'll be less of a headache for their group. That they don't have to worry about you anymore. Maybe they should kick you out of the Diablos and ban you from ever being in a biker club ever again. Like I said, Amanda, keep on fucking with me and see what's gonna happen. Karma's already gotten you a few good couple of times. Karma's already about to hit your man and you so many different times. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. It hit James Moon about 5, 6 times. He cracked under the pressure. So are you. You're cracking. You're folding under pressure. You're shattering. And you're showing it. Because you thought you could bully me. And you're finding out how I am. And it scares you and intimidates you. I'm not that same little girl, Amanda, that you try to unalive, too. I'm a grown woman now. I'm not that same little girl that you were beating on and abusing. I do remember you abusing me when you were in HA. That's why you got kicked out, because you tried to unalive me. You were beating me so bad, you almost unalived me when I was a little girl. And I remember you doing that. So remember, you want to run your mouth? You're going to make every person and their different clubs lose their patches by you fucking with me. The Diablo should kick you out of their club. They should kick you out. And make it clear that you can no longer be in no biker club. You will not have your connections no more. Ain't that a swift kicker? Because you brought violence. That was unnecessary. And you can lose your position by doing that. By you having a lying mouth, that's an automatic kick out of their clubs. The Diablo should kick you out and ban you where you can never join a biker club ever again. Want to keep testing me, little girl? I am stronger than what I was before. Your stuff don't work on me. Your little tactics are very weak. It's not very strong of what you're doing towards me. It's very pathetic at that too. How hard you're trying me. And everybody can see it. But soon it's going to backfire on you. And by your actions. You've hurted a lot of biker clubs out here. From your mouth. And you're trying to challenge me still. Like I said, you have warrants out on you. That's why you're hiding in South Carolina. Because if you go on the run, they'll find you. But you have warrants out in South Carolina on you. And you're trying so hard to take it out on me on something you did towards yourself. You are doing this towards yourself by you not leaving me alone. By you trying to challenge me. And there is a storyline to how my Uncle Bear was unalived. And it's perfectly explained. Because someone from Sonny's family ticked off Sonny's family, which would probably be James Moon, then Amanda, that's a Diablo, ticked off a Juggalo. That's when you lied on my uncle, and that's when you got him poisoned. But the funny kicker is that Amanda, they're going to turn on you because they're going to think you had a part with him on trying to unalive one of their own. Backfire. The tables are turning on you. The Diablos don't like you. No bikers like you no more. Because of how you are and how you act. You get people, like for a personal vendetta, you try to settle a score in dirty ways. And that could easily get you kicked out of the Diablo. So keep on playing with me, woman. You will lose that position to where you will be no biker. You will have no protection. You will have no connections to nobody, because they will all be told to have no contact with you, to shun you out. So you want to keep playing with me on your theory. Let's see how further you're going to kill. Let's see how much further are you going to take these threats. Let's see how far you're really going to go with me, Amanda. Let's see how far you're really going to go with this. So I promise you, it ain't going to look good on you. Because you always can't keep it up forever. And that's why you're actually, by you saying you're going to go the cops on me, you threw up a white flag at me. You surrendered right then and there. You put up a white flag at me. You called a truce once a biker says they're going to the cops. You threw up that mercy flag, or that defeat flag. You threw up a white flag at me and you don't realize what you did. So that means my family won and you lost. At that too. You don't realize what you done. You put up a white flag when you didn't realize it. You're the one who called a truce right then and there when you threatened the cops on me. That's what you did. So that means Grandpa Storm's family won, the Diablo lost. Very interesting. But I'm going to go and get off here and hope you guys have a lovely night.